Hello, teacher and everyone. We are from Team 9. My name is Jironat Sophia and my partner, Jin Long. Today we are going to talk about Thailand. So let's move on to our content. In our content, we have introduction, geography, economy, culture, politics, last but not least, hot topic. Without further ado, let's move on to our introduction. Thai kingdom was established in the mid-14th century and known as Siam until 1939. It is also the only Southeast Asian country that have never been colonized by a European power. As the result, this country has been developing throughout the years. Their culture and name has spread throughout the world. For their geography, Thailand, located in the center of mainland Southeast Asia. This country located in the tropics where there are various types of ecosystems including the hilly forest areas of the northern frontier, the fertile rice field of the central plain, the broad plateau of the northeast, and the west coast along the narrow southern peninsula. For its economic, according to the World Bank, stated that Thailand made an astonishing progression in both social and economic development, which is moving from a low income to an upper income country. However, due to the coronavirus, inflation caused many people to lose their job, affect the middle class household and poor, as well as threatening the hard-won gain in property reduction. For culture, Theravada Buddhism is the main religion in Thailand. It is a strong element in Thai culture which is influenced from Hinduism and Animism. And Thai is a official language and they greet one another with why. In addition, when they go to visit other people's house, they have at least a small gift or they will be called as disrespect. Likewise, when they also need to remove their shoe before they enter other people's house. And pad thai is their most popular dish. And they also has many festivals, include Songkran, the water festival, and the water of life, which is also known Loi Krathong. So move on to politics. Thai kingdom, the late kingdom of Siam was one under absolute monarchy before they are replaced it with constitutional monarchy after the revolution of 1932, where the prime minister is the head of government, monarch is the head of state, judiciary is independent of executive and the legislative branches. Here come to the end of my part. Let me give the floor to my partner.
Okay, thank you, Sophia. Let's move to the hot topic in Thailand. Protest for the resignation of the Prime Minister and reform of the monarchy. As we know in history, over the previous 90 years, elected government in Thailand have been frequently overthrown by military coup. In 2014, project-GS302 was appointed to be prime minister by his group and ruled the country for 5 years. However, in early 2020, protests began with demonstration against the prime minister to resign and also include reform of the powerful Thai monarchy. And most of the protesters were students and young people without an overall leader. And let's talk about the cause of this protest. The protest has occurred since early 2020 until now because of two main causes. The first reason is about distrust in the general election in 2019. Moreover, Thai citizens are dissatisfied with the current political system with authoritarianism and illiberal democracy in the country that create an unopen society, which lead to restrict political and civil rights as well as widen economic inequality. And another reason is because the Thai king Moha Vajiralongkorn hold too much power in society. Since the past until now, whoever defend insult or threaten the king or queen shall be jailed for 3 to 15 years. Importantly, Thai monarchy is too close to the army, and this situation can lead to undermine democracy. In addition, protesters have been angry because the king spent so much of his time and money in Europe rather than staying in his territory. And let's talk about the goals of this protest. The aim of the protesters are to end intimidation of the people from the government, call the prime minister to resign and re-elect again, and draft a new constitution. For the monarchy, Thai protesters want to reform the powerful monarchy by amendment of royal law. Last thing that they want is to increase civil, economy, and political rights. And what is the impact of the protest? Like the impact, like the protest give a large impact on the country economy. For instance, the Thai Ministry of Industry has released data in 2020 showing a 2.75% construction in the manufacturing sector over the previous year. And according to analysts, Thai situation make it harder to attract foreign investors into the country. Moreover, it's also cause insecurity in society as well. And let's move to the recent situation in Thailand. According to DV News, recently thousands of the people gathered to protest in Bangkok to demand the release of jail protest leader and renew the movement to reform the power of monarchy. In addition, they are still calling on project-GS302 to resign. And the demonstration ended with police using water cannon and rubber bullet against the crowd. At least 11 people were injured and 5 were arrested. And here is our reference, like, and that we get the information from. And here come to the end of our presentation. Thank you, teacher and everyone for paying attention. Happy New Year.